Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on the video. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is going to be all about BK Beauty brushes. And I'm really excited to try out this brand. So if you're curious about BK Beauty brushes, what they stand for and how the brushes perform, keep on watching this video. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and definitely consider subscribing and joining my community. All right, let's get started. So the creator of BK Beauty is Lisa J. She is a content creator here on YouTube, and she is somebody that I am brand new to watching. So I'm definitely enjoying that. I think one of the things that are special about her brushes is that with each purchase, there is a donation to inspire kindness. And that's really what the whole thing is about with BK Beauty. Hey good people, I know you're probably wondering, why the hell is Sailor Moon in this video? But I deleted some of my footage from my BK Beauty brush video. I just want to say that I really love what BK Beauty stands for, and that every time you make a purchase from BK Beauty, they make a donation to the kindness campaign, which basically provides a curriculum to children in school to promote kindness, empathy, emotional health, emotional well-being. And I just think that that is so amazing, because that's really helping to shape our future, you know. And if children have that and have those skills, just think about how much better our world will be. We are so different, and just understanding other people's lifestyles, other people's situations, other people's circumstances, I think is so important, because right now we are so divided. And if a curriculum like this can help bring people together and can start something like that at a young age, why wouldn't you buy these brushes? All right, back to the video. So the set of brushes I purchased is the Brit Clarke's Basics brush set. She's another awesome content creator here on YouTube, so if you're not subscribing, you should. So let's go over these brushes. One thing I really liked about this set was that for one of the brushes, you got to pick which shape of the brush that you wanted. So you could either get the 101 contoured foundation brush, which is what I chose, which is this one. And I love this shape. And this brush, I have heard so many good things about it. Or you could get the 106 round foundation brush, which is your traditional rounded foundation brush. So this is the 101 contour foundation brush. I know I just said it, but I'd like to show it all the way. And I'm excited to use this because I usually use a sponge for my foundation, so I'll be doing something different today. Next we have the 104 brush. This is the tapered powder brush. Nice and fluffy, super soft. We have the 201 blended crease brush. See that? There we go. We have the 202 defined crease brush. And last but not least, we have the 207 pencil blender brush. We're having a thunderstorm. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. And I just want to mention that these brushes are made of 100% cruelty-free vegan fiber. And there's also a happiness guarantee with the brushes. And it says that basically, if you're not in love with the brushes, they will refund it or send new brushes, whatever it takes. So I really like that they have that guarantee on the brushes if you're not satisfied. So for my look today, I'm not using any new products. I'm using things that I have. I'm trying to, you know, balance, and I'm just pulling out another oldie but goodie. And this eyeshadow palette is probably my first expensive eyeshadow palette that I bought. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I am, you know, getting more into that fall vibe, and I just feel like this palette does that for me, especially with these burnt oranges and reds. But I also feel like you can do a lot of nice sunset eye looks with this palette, and this is definitely a good one. I love this palette, and I am going to be putting these brushes to the test, not just for eyeshadow, but for the complete look. So the only thing I have done so far are my eyebrows and primer. So yeah, that's it. So let's get started. So I just want to mention that when my friend Yadi Beauty did her review of this set, Brit Clarke was actually on the chat, and I just love that. Like, I love when larger creators engage with us, smaller creators, because we really look up to you guys. And I know for me, I've learned everything from YouTube creators. So shout out to Brit for that, because I think that's really special that you did that, because I know that made Yadi's day, but it also made mine too, because she and I are kind of like in the same place. And so, yeah, I thought that was really cool. And I told Brit, I was like, I got my brushes coming. And she was like, I can't wait to see the video. And you know, that just, I don't know, that just gives me all the fuzzies. I don't know, it gives me all the feelings. So for foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Pat McGrath Labs foundation. I am the shade medium 17, probably 16 though, for real. And we're gonna start with the 101 Contour Foundation Brush. So I'm really excited to use this because I have heard, like I said, everything great about it. So let's get busy. Like I said, I usually use a sponge. So, ooh. So this brush is very soft. And if I continue to use a sponge for foundation, I can already think of so many other uses for this brush, which I probably will do in this video. And I'm a huge fan of things that you can use in multiple ways. I think I've said that before. So yeah, I would say this is great. This is working great. I like how the foundation is applying. I think it looks really nice. Okay, next for concealer, also by Pat McGrath. And I'm gonna use that 101 brush again for the concealer. I like the contour shape, and one thing I'm gonna do is take it and turn it this way so it can get in this area right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Because when I use a sponge, I use one that has that shape where you can get in that smaller area. Yeah, I really like turning the brush this way. Concealer is on. I'm going to set my concealer with my new favorite, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. And I'm gonna be using the 104 brush to do that. And as I told you before, I like to use all the lights. Just set the areas that I concealed. I'm also gonna set my eyelids, just 'cause I usually do that, but I didn't because I just wanted to use the brush. This brush is so soft, y'all. I think that Brit did a really good job picking out the brushes that she did. And like I said, I'm only gonna use these brushes. So we'll see how it does. But I think it's gonna be good. Okay, so next I'm gonna do bronzer. And today, I know I usually pull out my Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed bronzer, but today I'm gonna be using the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. And I'm gonna be using the blush and bronze powder, which is here. Oh my gosh, my dad's here. Why is he here? Okay, so my dad just came. It's like a whole ass hour later. And I'm gonna use this 101 brush again for the bronzer. All right, let's see. It's Friday night. Now I don't go anywhere, so y'all know what time it is. Wine time. I may have said this before. No, I did say this before in another video. I don't really contour, I just bronze. I will bronze. Marky's in here, y'all, I'm just like, yes. This brush right here, Lisa J, Brit, this was a great choice for my life. So I'm gonna let you know now, I would purchase this whole set just for this brush. Done. Because I don't have a brush like this in my collection. I do not have a brush like this. I don't own one. I'm bronzed. Okay, for blush, I'm using the Milani Bronze Burst Color Harmony blush. Look at that. And I'm gonna use the 104 brush. I'm just gonna swish it around all the colors. Ooh, it's doing it. Okay, so for highlight, I am going to be using the 202 brush, and I'm going to use the Glow Impact powder, which is this right here. This is a really nice brush for highlighter. People don't want me to be great, but it's okay because these brushes are great and this highlighter is great. And this brush is so perfect. I never thought about using a brush like this for highlighter. I'm glowing. I'm doing my face like this. I'm not feeling myself. I just want y'all to see the highlighter. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, why not? I was gonna use something else, but plans have changed. So you see, you can use this 202 brush for a lot of different uses. When I sit down to actually do something that's not for them, all of a sudden I'm in high demand. And guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what else is in high demand? This highlighter. Okay, this blush is a lot, but I like it. And you can see my light. I always have an issue with that light. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is the eyeshadow look, which is probably gonna be where I get the most uses of the brushes. But I will say, these two brushes, I feel like are super handy. And I'll say this again, I think I said it already. I don't have a brush like this. This is the only brush that I have like this. And I like that it is soft, but it's also dense. I don't have a brush like this. It gets the color exactly where I need it to be. And the other thing is that I love being able to turn the brush to position it how I need it for certain areas. I don't think I've seen a brush like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not seen a brush like this. So I think it was Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty. This brush is bae. This is gonna be one of my go-tos. If it's not for foundation, it's definitely gonna be for bronzer and blush and life. Okay, so it's time to get into the eye look. I'm gonna be using the 3 eye pencils in the set, the 201 brush, which is here, the 202 brush, and the 207 brush. And I'll be using those 3 brushes to complete the eye look. So let's do it. All right, so again, I'm using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I am going to be starting with the shade Blazing. Looks like this. I feel like this is gonna be the first time I'm not doing any swatch therapy, but there are a lot of shades. And I'm taking the 202 brush. I really have a passion for brushes with the tapered or the domed brush heads. All right. Oh, I love this brush right here. Oh, yes, honey. Look at this brush. This, do y'all see this distribution? Like, come on. Yeah, this is a great shade, but this is a great brush. It's an even greater brush because this shade, Blazing, is very, very rich, and like the wrong brush could make it too much. And I'm using this as the transition shade, and look how beautifully it's coming out with this brush. I think this might be my favorite brush. No, lies. I really like the foundation brush. And I'm not one that has a lot of lid space, so I always have to look and gauge what is showing. And this brush is really getting everywhere I need it to get. And remember, I did use this brush for the highlight. So see that little right here? Here, like, this is a great brush, a great brush. Come on, Brit, picking out these good brushes. Come on, Lisa J. I'm gonna put this throughout the crease as well as the outer corner. So just so it doesn't look crazy. is a really good palette. And for that, I'm going to use the 207 brush, because this is going to be able to really pinpoint this area and the crease. So I'm going to take a little bit of saffron. Don't forget to tap off your brush so you're not doing too much, because then if you do too much, it's hard to take it off. This is the plan I had in my head, and I'm hoping it comes out the way I want it to. I feel like, you know, when you do your eyeshadow, I'd rather build it up. I don't want to be like having too much and be like, whoa, what happened? And again, this is another one that's good. Like, I want to get in here, is getting in there. Brushes make all the difference. I don't know if I've said that before, but it's really changed the game for me. I thought I had a little bit of talent, I'm saying, but these brushes make you feel like you have a lot of talent. Like, these brushes make you feel like you really doing something. Not that I'm not, or not that you're not, but I'm just saying the quality. I now see why brushes are important. Now that I've been doing this for about a year, I can see that like certain brushes I have aren't good. Like, they're just not good. I'm like, nope, I gotta let this one go because it's not a good brush, or it may shed. I'm gonna also take this same shade, saffron. Isn't saffron yellow? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna take this shade. Maybe it's not for real, I don't know. My mom could probably let y'all know. But I felt like saffron from her was yellow. Place that under the lower lash line. Oh, I hope I don't look crazy, y'all. Look at this. I like it though. Oh well. This is the fun of makeup, because at the end of the night, I'm just gonna wash it off. So if it doesn't come out right, I mean, okay. I really love the softness of this brush for the under eye area. I think I said it before, it's such a delicate area. Like, you just don't want to be like, you know, you want something that's gonna be soft and like only have to do it one time. So this is great. Okay, now I'm going to a lid shade, which is really pretty. It's this shade here. Did I show saffron and blazing? Because I don't know if I did. Now, Blood Moon is this shade here, but I think I actually want to go light. Actually gonna take this shade Cashmere, and I think I'm going to put that on the lid, and I think I'm gonna actually use this pencil definer brush again, the same one I was just using for the outer corner. I just think, at first I wanted to do the shade Blood Moon. Yeah, nope, this is perfect, perfect choice. You know what, Brit, you are all right with me, because I would have never picked this brush for a lid shade. Being perfectly honest, I would not have. I always pick a packing brush or some type of flat brush, but this is just showing me how well these brushes work and how versatile they are. And I think this is important to include with a review, because if you're going somewhere and you're taking your brushes with you, who wants to take like 100 brushes? Like, let's be real. Who wants to do that? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just going from my bed to this chair when I do my videos, but I'm hoping to be going somewhere sometime soon. And when I do, I know I can take this brush set and be done with it. So, I mean, I already know that. So I guess those are my final thoughts. I mean, that's pretty genius to me. So yeah, Brit, I think you've got something here. And I think that I would definitely feel confident only taking this set somewhere. If I had to leave my house, I'd be like, okay, I can take this and I'll be good. Okay. I'm also gonna take this same brush and I am going to use the shade Nefertiti for the inner corner. I'm really getting into the fact that fall is coming, And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about like different color stories I may see or may not, but I'm really excited about that. Now, that's pretty much it for the eye look. Lies. Well, the crazy thing is I didn't even use this 201 brush, but this would be a great brush to do your transition shade. I just didn't do it. You could even do a highlight with this. So this is still a great brush. I just use the other one. Let me back up a little bit. This may be my favorite eyeliner here. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Love Drug. Just gonna do that under here. Just placing that in the lower lash line, okay? And then I'm just gonna do a little thin line up here. Nothing crazy because I'm not doing a wing or anything. And again, with hooded eyes, try to keep your eyeliner thin, because when you open your eye, if you do it too thick, you're going to negate everything that you've done. See, I already feel like that was too much. Okay, I'm gonna do mascara and then I'll choose a lip to go with this. I'm gonna be using the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. I do feel like this mascara is good for volume. Okay, so here is I think I messed it up over here, y'all. Okay, I don't know, I don't like that. Okay guys, so here's the final look. I kind of messed up over here, but just envision. All right. Okay, let me back it on up. You might see August. Okay, so for lips today, I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm whispering like people asleep. So for lips today, I'm going to use the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade 90s Icon. I don't know if I said this, but next to Pat McGrath, KKW Beauty is probably my favorite brand. I'm going to do a whole video on it because I need people to understand. And I don't watch the show or anything like that. It's just I really like her beauty brand a lot. Okay, I have a whole bunch of glitter right here, but just pretend it's not there. I'll try to get it off. Like, I love this look. I really like this look a lot, actually. Okay, so we got our lips lines. Well, I don't have a sponge out because, you know, I wasn't using sponges today. Because I would just like, all right, y'all might see just glitter. All right, so for lipstick, I'm gonna use a shade by Bite Beauty called Lit Turmeric, whatever, that's what I'm using. I have not used Bite Beauty since they like relaunched. They like relaunched with foundation, and I think they may have reformulated their lip shades, but oh my God. This is part of the old formula. I used to swear by some Bite Beauty though, but I have so much left. I've not tried their new situation yet. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up then. Oh yeah. See, this is nice and fall looking. Gives you some fall vibes. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Would I recommend them? 100% yes. I'm really, really pleased. I'm so happy. Like, and congratulations, Brit. You did a great job. I'm really happy for your collaboration. I'm really pleased with the brushes that you chose. I was actually able to do the entire makeup look with 4 out of the 5 brushes, and I really could have used all 5 brushes. For some reason, I just didn't grab this 201 brush, but this would have been great for transition shades, highlight. I mean, I think I might have said that already. I'm happy. So overall, if you were interested in trying BK Beauty brushes, I would recommend them without hesitation. If you don't know what brushes to start with, I would definitely recommend Brit Clarke's Basics brush set, because these brushes completed my entire look. And it wasn't like I had to stretch it. I wasn't like, oh, I could make this work. Like, no, these 5 brushes worked for the entire look. I had no issues. The brushes are soft. They distributed the color really well. I just picked, I want to say I picked a random palette, but I picked something I haven't used in a really long time. And I really like the look that I created, and I hope you did too. I definitely thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I really do hope that if you are new to makeup brushes and, you know, just upping your game a little bit with brushes, I hope that this review and the last one that I did are very, very helpful, because these are the types of reviews that have helped me. So, you know, all this is about just embracing and enhancing your own personal beauty and just learning how to work it, you know, like working what you have, working with what you have, and having the tools, the right tools, make all the difference in your look. And you know, these are your tools. So yes, thank you, Lisa J. Thank you, Brit Clarke. Thank you to you guys who are watching the video. And you know, just make sure you're taking care of yourself, being safe and talking to yourself nice. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.